we got it moved into the road. Let's do this. I'm gonna keep an eye on the alternator. Alternator seemed like it almost wasn't charging. And then I putzed with it a little bit more, and then it seemed like it was right around, like just under 14 volts. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on that while I'm driving, make sure that it's actually not losing voltage. Got the computer hooked up. We're gonna monitor coolant temp and just see what happens. This will be the first time that I drove it. A little nervous, a little fun. GoPro's about to die already. I don't know what that's about. Air fuel ratio's in like the 13s. Attack, that's normal. Speedometer works, fuel gauge works, coolant temp's not going to work, oil's not going to work, but voltage. And I do have the speedometer on the little tri gauge here, the little 3 gauge pod. The speedometer there works, and the speedometer here works. Probably talking in circles. Throttle cable got stuck there for a minute. Okie dokie. Industrial park over here, and we'll drive around for a little bit and check some stuff. I saw some steam or smoke coming out when I hit that stop sign, so other than that, everything seems pretty good. Shifting fine. Sure likes to squeal. Maybe I downshifted to second or something. It's supposed to go to fourth and it downshifted. That's what it felt like, but I'm pretty sure it was in fourth. Come to a stop and check the smoke. smoking. Coolant temp still at 190. Definitely have to figure out what the smoking is though. It's definitely doing something weird. It's probably just burning shit off. At least I hope that's what it is. I need to do something with this exhaust. It's like too quiet. So one thing I forgot about, I don't have a dipstick in there, an oil dipstick. So I looked over here and there's a bunch of oil all over. It's definitely leaking. So I'm just gonna take it home for now. Yeah, I think that's what the smoking is, because as I'm getting into it, it's shooting oil out the side of the block. So that's not good. So I'm just gonna be easy on it, take it home, get some oil back in it. Kind of sucks because now everything's gonna be covered in oil and I'm not gonna be able to tell if that oil pan is leaking. So if you guys are new and you're not familiar with the car, I built the oil pan basically from scratch. Like I used the flange from regular oil pan, and then I built everything else. It was my first time TIG welding, so I'm kind of nervous about the pan leaking and stuff. So that's what I thought it was at first, and then it clicked that I didn't have a freaking oil dipstick in there. It makes sense why it's just on the passenger side, and there's nothing really on the driver's side. And why it was only smoking when I was accelerating. So, I'm just gonna take it easy, get it home. It's driving though, guys. That's a plus. Ran it through all the gears. So I'm in 4th right now. 5th. 6th. First time this car's had 6th gear in like over a year or so. Because it was bad, it didn't have 6th gear when I bought it. Alrighty. I'm excited. Are you excited? I hope that fucking oil pan's not leaking though. Then I wouldn't be very excited. Well, granted, I don't have a hood on right now or a bumper. but coolant temp hasn't gone above 194. So that's pretty cool. And as I'm driving, it comes down to like 189. So, and it's kind of a mistake not to put the bumper on it because it pushed the fender liner into the wheels as I was driving, so that might have been some of the smoke too. Wasn't really thinking about how flimsy that shit is, I guess, but... check oil pressure, make sure that was all good. I did check it when I was out there. It was down to about 2 bar, so maybe it's a little light. But it's also warm now too, so it was cold idle, it was like 3 bar. Oh, is that a bird? Wouldn't that be my luck? I drive it around with no oil filter, drive it around with no intake filter on and no hood, and I fucking suck up a bird. That would be my luck. There's still time. Dipstick. Dipshit. I don't know. Everything seems pretty smooth. Nothing weird going on. We got a Sunday cruiser, boys. Okay, so I did come home and I idled it just sitting here for probably like 10, 11 minutes, and coolant temp only went up 2 degrees, so it went from 192 to 194. So, gotta actually fix the OBD2 port wiring, and put a real fucking port on there. This thing seems like it's working pretty good. These fans are beast mode. They're working pretty good. This is just the ones that came on it, and the plug wiring and everything was already there, so I just zipped them back on and plugged it in, and luckily it retained the power source that it had, so those just worked. So other than that, guys, I think I'm just going to fix that dipstick, probably raise it back up and double check everything, make sure it's not like the oil pan that's leaking. I sure hope it isn't. But I ran it last night for a while and a bunch of other stuff, so we'll see. I don't think it was the pan just because of how much shit is coming out of it, but never know, it could be. I did test the factory bash bar, and it is going to fit perfectly if I modify it. So these plates are a little bit in the way because that plate that goes around this bolt comes out a little ways here. So I'm just going to chop that thing on the bash bar. Basically this piece right here, I'm just going to kind of cut and flatten that thing out so it'll bolt right on. And then I can throw the bumper and stuff back on. Kind of chewed these things up a little bit while I was driving, but worse things have happened.